Hey everyone, my name's Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I want to talk to you about Siege and Storm, the second book in the Grishaverse, the Shadow and Bone series. So as you may have seen, I read Shadow and Bone last year. I posted my video a couple weeks ago before the show came out. And I have been watching the show, but I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to talk about it yet because I want to see how it ends in comparison to the book. But I had to finish book 2 because I've been slightly afraid that the show's going to ruin things for me. So I've been trying to get through the books to make sure that nothing was ruined. And so far it's been fine, even though I do need to read the second duology in the Grishaverse, the Six of Crows, because I haven't read that yet. But today I want to talk to you about book 2. So I'm usually, like you probably know, a book 2 person. And I did like this one, and I had some problems with it as well. I feel like this book kind of got off with a bang. Like, it started right away with her and Mal having escaped, and they get essentially found by the Darkling, and he takes them on this ship, and you have Stormhound. I suck at names, but you have Stormhound, who is the captain on the ship, and their entire purpose of being in the True Sea at this point is to find the second amplifier. And I thought that just went a little fast. I mean, obviously all of the books with the new covers have the amplifiers on them. And the first one, the entire purpose of the whole book was trying to find the stag. And I feel like in this one, it happens so fast. And that's not really what the story is about. And I wish that would have taken a little bit longer, I think. But a lot of it, I think, is building up into what's going to happen in the third book, which is fine. That's totally book 2. But I feel like this was a little drawn out in the middle, where there wasn't really a ton happening and I was a little bit bored. But once I got to the end, things picked up again, and I was like, okay, I really need to read book 3 now because I really want to know what happens. But I will say, there's a discussion on Instagram and on the internet in general about the characters in this series and whether people like Mal or they hate Mal. And so I really want to know what you guys think about Mal. I thought I liked him in the first book, but I ended up liking the Darkling more, which probably is not good. But I mean, now, you know, with the show, everybody's on the same page with that. I liked the Darkling a little bit more. And then Mal comes back into the picture, and I was kind of like, well, you know, I guess they were childhood friends, and yeah, that's probably better than the villain, right? But then as I was reading through this book, I was like, he's just so whiny. He's just not my favorite. And so I kind of really don't want them to end up together. I have no idea what ends up happening, but I really, really don't want them to end up together. I also think it's really funny, like, how many suitors Alina has. Like, so many. She has more men in her life than freaking anybody else in these fantasy type books. So I was like, huh, who's going to be next in Ruin and Rising? Is there going to be another one? So we'll see what happens, obviously, whenever I get to that one. I did enjoy this book. I didn't love it and think it was amazing. There was a lot of drawn out part in the middle, but I did think the beginning was really good and the end was really good. And I do want to read book 3. And I have to know because now I really like the show and I have to, you know, follow up and make sure I finish them. Thanks for hearing me kind of rant and babble about Siege and Storm. If you want to talk more, you can find me on Instagram at The Fun Size Reader, on Facebook at The Fun Size Reader, and on Twitter at Fun Size Reader. Don't forget to click like and subscribe below. Bye! See you next time.